have other stuff.
But I think what we discussed, me and Lee had a whole idea set up for like, I think 3 months where we'd put 3 ideas a day into a Trello account, which was like just updating constantly with ideas for YouTube, TikTok, everything.
I mean, and it was good as well. Like there obviously, you know, some days I thought I was being a smarter. So I must admit, when we started this, Luke was like, man, three ideas a day. If you can do more, that's sweet. So I'm like, mate, this is a piece of piss. You look at you, measly 3 fucking ideas. Here I've got 10. What a bad idea that was, because then all of a sudden, hey Lee, just having a look, mate. You haven't posted your ideas for the past 3 to 4, 5 days. Yeah. What's going on there? And it's like, yeah, man, all right, 10 ideas, and you're like, yeah, for the one day. Why don't you just like write them in your notes and then just copy paste them into your safe for them? And it's just like, yeah, shit.
It's the same with work. I'm just like, you can have those awesome days where it's like, sweet, I'm smashing out like 10 ideas, 10 podcasts, 10 YouTube, whatever it be, whatever career, hobby or anything. But then the next few days you do nothing and you just go on this roller coaster. Oh, so I was like, if I can get you in this headspace of just consistency, then we're going to be golden.
And it was good as well. Like there was a few times where like Granny just sat me down and just said like, come on, mate, you need to, which is, by the way, like constructive criticism, I think it's a bit harder now because like I don't want it to just be like the generation today because like that just sounds, but like I feel like, I don't know, like I feel whenever I get constructive criticism, instead of being like, oh, you know, like whatever sort of thing, like I almost like use it as like a sort of like a kick up the ass. And it's just like, you know what, I'll show you. Like,
not enough
like,
people do.
Like, all right, I get where you're coming from, and it's almost like, oh shit, because you're like, not that you were pissed off or like whatever, but it's like I suppose like how it's like, oh shit, like my best mate's like not happy with me. I want to like prove to him like, nah, man, like I'm here to support, but also like put in the work, as well in that sense.
And
like,
it was more, I think at the beginning, it was more. I think I just wanted this to be a ride for the both of us. So no, it ended up working out perfectly. I think just work balance, we were trying to figure out our ways of making the business succeed. Yeah, and I think you had your ways and I had mine. And then when we meshed them together, we just needed to find that happy balance. Oh, most
definitely. And I think, you know, you gave me some good tactics as well, I must admit. Like just probably better ways that like I could have gone about certain things. It's like, hey man, all right. Because look, I must admit, like I used to be pretty bad at like finish work, whatever, play PlayStation, then be like 10 o'clock, it's like maybe 11. It's like, I'm just going to jump into bed, watch some Netflix. Hey, and then you're sort of like, hey man, why don't you like after your PlayStation, even just for me, even if it's just half an hour, just do some business related stuff. And then in my head, like it sounds stupid, but it's just like, oh, only half an hour. Yeah, I can do that. But then it's not just only half an hour, because that only half an hour then is like 45 minutes and then all of a sudden it's just like, shit, I'm actually kind of having like fun. Like I don't know. I think for me, and it's a real bad way. It's almost like how I was putting it though, when you'd be like, oh man, how about you? It's like, oh, homework. I don't want to do homework. But it's like, but I've got it like in my head, and I think that was like such a hard thing, especially at the start. It was like, it's not home, like it's actually what I want to do, and I'm having fun. Yeah. So I don't look at it like homework. Like look at it like, hey, I'm going to help like progress the business. Yeah. I think like, I think it was more near the start when I was just going bang, bang, bang. I think it just, you didn't realize how much I was doing. And then for you, it was like, oh shit, that's where I need to be. Yeah. And then once we were both on that same wavelength, it's like, all right, let's make this work. Yeah, it was sick. So, like so many good times.